This is the most important movie ever made about XRP. Today is the end of the case between Ripple and the SEC. It's been years since something like this happened. It's now time. This is the strongest sign of strength we've ever seen in the crypto world. A lot of people think that $2,500 0 cents will be paid for XRP soon. That's pretty cool, right? This whole video, let's begin right away, not to bend. The case between Ripple and the SEC has been one of the most important in the history of cryptocurrencies. It looks like the fight is now almost over. It's been more than 3 years of court cases, rumors, and public talk about XRP. April 16th is seen as a turning point that could either clear up the confusion or start a whole new set of the court moves. At the heart of this moment is a simple but powerful question. Will Ripple be able to get away from the SEC for good, or will the story take a different turn? Attorney Fred Raspolio, well-known and respected lawyer in the SRP community, has made a bold prediction. He thinks that Ripple will just barely be able to pull off their next move, which is 10% of the time. He actually thinks that something much more dramatic will happen 90% of the time. Either Ripple will surprise everyone by making a deal public, or it will quietly lose its appeal. That would be huge for Ripple and the whole crypto market, which is watching this case to see what officials will do. As Ripple can't ask for any more time, this date is set. Even more important, you can't move anymore. There is a need to act. The court record is being looked at by everyone, but it hasn't said anything yet. On social media, there is a lot of talk about possible deals between Ripple and the SEC. Many people remember that Ripple executives gave hints that these deals may already exist, but our Peely tells people to be careful. Resolutions have been talked about in public, but nothing official has been filed yet. He says that if there is a deal, it will probably come in the form of secret promises from the SEC that won't be made public. The court records still don't show anything. People who use XRP are still very happy. Tweets like, "We like the new boss at the SEC." Paul Atkins doesn't want war. He wants growth. People are feeling better, as shown by the fact that our XRP is now free to fly. Even more is being said about Paul Atkins, who used to be an SEC commissioner and is known for being open to new ideas and growth. He could be given a job or more power. Some people believe that Ripple and the SEC may be putting off a deal until a bigger political event like Atkins' return or a bigger change in the crypto space. People are saying even stronger things. The SEC and Ripple no longer have a fight. This month, Jack the Ripple wrote that the case between Ripple and the SEC had been settled. Austin Tilton went even further and said that the lawsuit had been confirmed. CryptoZeek put it all in the context of a bigger change in the laws. The SEC made laws for cryptocurrencies after a big win in the XRP case. We won't just settle this if these people are right. It is a well-known place. The end of this case could mean that crypto rules will be simpler and less hostile to new ideas. For years, banks have not been interested in XRP because they were worried about the legality of it. Things could change. Things are getting better in the US, which means top sites can reopen. A lot is at stake. Even though the market dropped after delistings and legal threats were made, XRP held strong. They have a big, strong, and busy group around the world. Ripple's system is used by money companies all over the world. However, this case has stopped many people from realizing how great it is. That might be over now. This week is a turning point. Nothing is being said by either Ripple or the SEC, no matter what. The guys are all set. Time is running out, and the crypto world could change when it does. Of course, a world event like this should help XRP Ripple's fast growth. In the end, it's not just about making the rules clear. Let's talk about how to use XRP in the US market in the best way. Now comes the crazy part. The smartest people in the crypto world already know where XRP is going next. Make sure to write down some of these forecasts, listen to what they say, because they could be right and something big could be coming up. XRP owners know something that most people are only now learning. This isn't just a bunch of different coins. To move, you need to have a clear goal, having patience and a strong commitment. John Squire said that XRP owners weren't made to follow the crowd. For those who have seen the picture, many people are still not sure. When XRP hits its peak, people will call it luck, but it was really faith. Those who were sure are now getting paid. The crypto community is excited about new things now that it's clear. Law is a good mood and some amazing promises. One tweet from Steph said it all. Congratulations, you now own XRP. You might not be too far off from becoming very rich very soon. Big exchanges like Binance now say that XRP could go above $6,000, 0 cents by 2025. That should be enough to get any trader interested, but some are going even further. King XRP didn't hold back. It won't be $2.50 an XRP for much longer. It might cost $10 0 cents or $35 0 cents. It does sound crazy, but remember how stupid people were when Bitcoin hit $1 0 cents. A small amount of XRP is thought to have the power to completely change your financial future by more and more people, an important person in the XRP world. People who bought Bitcoin early on did. Some people sold Bitcoin for $10 0 cents, $100 0 cents, or even $500 0 cents too soon. And then it went over $90 0 cents. He believes XRP will go through the same thing. People who get out of the market too soon could miss out on a once in a generation chance to get rich. Of course, not everyone agrees with the very positive expectations. A lot of experts believe that a better short to medium term goal would be between $10 0 cents and $20 0 cents. Still, if you have 1,000 XRP, it could be a great way to get rich. What makes XRP unique is how useful it is for sending money between banks, what financial companies are behind it, and how fast it's grown since the case. Is XRP going to be big soon? It might be. There are more XRP users than ever before. Even there are many people who don't believe in it, but they are joined by their faith. I think is also where protests begin, as history has shown. But, ladies and gentlemen, things get even more interesting. Behind the scenes, Ripple is taking over the world. Dealing with foreign banks is getting easier. It's also getting easier to keep in touch with them. The wind speed is low. Also, this is yet another good sign that you shouldn't ignore. The things Ripple is making could change the way banks work, and people who own XRP are in the middle of it all. It was announced by SBI Holdings that Ripple has officially bought the top trading company, Hidden Road. This has made everyone in the XRP community very happy. Cash, XRP, and government stock. It's not just a purchase. This is a smart move that brings Ripple closer to the infrastructure of standard financial services and strengthens its place in the global digital asset space. SBI Holdings, based in Japan, has been a key partner of Ripple for a long time. This deal also shows how closely Ripple is linked to the other banking operations of the SBI group. Yoshiaki Kitano is the chairman.